Oh hi, I didn't notice you there. My name's Christian Sua. You might recognize me from such videos as 5 Easy Steps to Being Popular, and, the more influential than anything, 5 Easy Steps to Klingon Law. Okay, of course I didn't do either of those two things because, to be popular and know Klingon Law would be very, very difficult. It'd be like mixing oil and water. But in case any of you did sneeze, Galufnog. That's literally the only Klingon I know, and that means God bless you. But like I said earlier, my name is Christian Suau, and I'm applying for a position at Catholic Heart Work Camp. And if the fact that my name is Christian isn't enough to sell, I have a few more examples for you. First and foremost thing you should know is that, yeah, I'm a little bit younger than the recommended age. But you guys, I've talked to you guys one-on-one while I was actually attending camp years ago, and you said, you do accept a limited number of younger people. By younger, I mean like 2 or 3 years. I mean, I know it's not that big of a deal or of a difference, but I understand the reasonings behind it. But I digress. Like I said, the name's Christian, and I'm applying for Catholic Heart Work Camp. And I've been there in the past, and like I said, when I was talking to those counselors, I really did enjoy my time there. I made lots of great friends, and I'm still Facebook buddies with most of them, as much as Facebook buddies can be when they live several states apart. But besides the point, I really did enjoy it. In fact, when I went to camp, I felt so great and so changed for months afterwards. I would always remember those great feelings that I had when I was doing it. I got to experience things that I never, ever even imagined I would do. I didn't even know what a halfway house was until I actually worked at one at work camp. And that's a feeling that I really would love to feel again. But I want more than just that. I don't want to just be a camper attending the camp to work. I want to be one of the staff members that devotes so much more than just 1 week out of the year. You guys give up your lives for such a long period of time to make sure that not only the people that you're helping become better, but also the campers themselves. And that really speaks to me. As a Catholic, I feel like that's one of the things that a lot of us forget about doing. And that's part of the reason why I've joined so many different organizations throughout the years to help. One of the things I'm a member of, I actually have a tiny little coin to prove it, is the Knights of Columbus. We had this tiny little coin once we joined the members of the once we become a third-degree member of the Knights of Columbus, and that was my little bit of proof. I wish it was something more grandiose, but, until you dress up in the cool little costumes with the swords, we don't really do too much grandiose, minus helping people out in projects. And another thing that's to prove my Catholicism and my faith that is so strong is that I attend Marian University, Indianapolis, which, in case you don't know, is in Indiana. We got a lot of fun and corn. I'm just kidding. Hopefully that'll get you guys a laugh. Yeah, I own a coonskin cap, and I have a few more other goofy hats. I actually have a mitre, but that's at college right now. So if you guys need some little goofy hats, I can supply you with one or two. But back to the point, I attended Marian University, and it's such a great feeling to attend the Catholic campus. I never went to something that was Catholic throughout my preschool, elementary, or high school, besides church. And it was just such a great feeling to actually go to a Catholic campus, especially when they have this program called the San Damiano Scholars. And we get this nifty little tau cross when we first join. It's actually made from wood from Assisi, Italy, where St. Francis was from. And the San Damianos are basically like followers of St. Francis. That reminds me, what's the Pope's name again? Oh yeah, Francis. It's funny how that all connects and works out. Gee, I'm starting to look really good, aren't I? Alright, once again, more feeble attempts at humor. But hopefully I've shown, I really enjoy being Catholic and everything about it. And I really enjoy camping and the work camps and, going out and helping people. And in case you need more qualifications that I hopefully have proven that I'm a good Catholic, but more qualifications that I'd be good at camp. Well, first of all, I'm an Eagle Scout, which would show that, I've been to camp, but a bit of a different kind of camping. And I know how to work. I've done my Eagle Scout project, and it took months and months of work, but it was really good and it really helped out my local community. It's a long story. I don't want to get into it in such a short video, though. But I'm also my biggest talent lies in speaking. Now, I know that you guys aren't looking for a whole bunch of speakers. That's what you hire people from outside of the work camp for. and whatnot, but I know that I can lift up boxes and whatnot. That doesn't require a lot of skill. But speaking is my strong point. I've been in the speech team from high school and continuing it off in college. I worked at a radio station. In fact, PJ Anderson, who I met several times ago at a Catholic Heart Work Camp, several years ago, excuse me, at a Catholic Heart Work Camp, said that I had this like perfect announcer voice, and we actually really connected and we chit-chatted for quite a while. So if he's there, you should ask him, like, hey, do you remember this Christian kid? Though granted, I looked a bit different. I actually have on this giant poster that my mom made for when I was a senior what I actually looked like. I had a lot of hair, if you can't tell. It's quite a bit, and I looked a little bit different. I grew it out to donate to Locked Up Love. It wasn't because I wanted to be some long-haired hippie. Unless, of course, you want a long-haired hippie, then it was because I wanted to be a long-haired hippie. And more importantly, I have something that I think the campers love and hate at the same time. I have this thing, it's called an air Zuka. It is literally a giant air cannon that you can shoot at people. So, you know, when campers are misbehaving, you can shoot a giant puff of air at them. Or, if they're too hot, you can shoot a giant puff of air at them. Or if you want to goof off, you can shoot a giant puff of air at them. It's limited uses, but you know what? All of those uses are fun. I know that I've annoyed my sister and helped her out, and we have had a lot of fun with it in the past. Sometimes more fun than others, but fun nonetheless. And hopefully this short video has shown that I really do want to be a member of the Catholic Heart Work Camp, and hopefully my feeble attempts at humor have actually made you guys at least chuckle to yourselves. I don't expect you guys to loll out loud. Let it be said that I am pretty funny, though it's typically of-the-moment humor and typically dry deadpan delivery. So when I have to force something like that, it doesn't work out too well. But hopefully I've also proven that I can speak and I know how to act. I mean, I've done many different voices. I can do an accent and I can switch to one on hand. Oh, lad, don't you know that you can't be doing this in Dublin, Ireland? My name's Professor Gerrit Forgan, and I work at Penn State University. You know, all these things, I can just talk like that out of hand. So, you know, hopefully that's proven that I got talent in that area, and hopefully I've proven, like with my Knights of Columbus and what other things, that I've proven that I really enjoy the Catholic Heart part. So I think I've really encompassed 2 parts of Catholic Heart and Work Camp in this application video. And I know I repeated a lot of things in my resume, so hopefully you guys enjoy the resume too. I tried to make it as concise as possible, and thank you for taking the time of reviewing my video. Goodbye.